What's up guys, Keep It Chill here, and welcome back to another Fortnite skin review video. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. Today we are going to be reviewing the 200 skin that you can get in the Battle Pass, the River Empress Mizuki skin, as well as all for set you can get. Now, the only thing I got was the debuff from this set, but we're reviewing everything. We'll review the loading screen, her wrap, back bling, spray, pickaxes, emoticons and all that stuff. We're gonna review all of it, and we're gonna see if it's like worth it for T100. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna buy all of this real fast. Right now I'm tier 105 because I completed the Battle Pass yesterday at the time of seeing this video. Because actually, no, never mind, scratch that. Because I completed, because I'm recording this right now on a Sunday, and this video is probably gonna go out on a Wednesday. So yeah, so we're gonna buy everything. There you go. Here's the skin. Now, skin looks pretty cool. Just by like the art or the way it was, it looks pretty good for being high up here. So I'm definitely excited to review it. Glider looks pretty cool as well. Now there is a edit style from one of the bonus rewards where I think it's like a flaming one, which I'll show in a second. But I don't know if I'm gonna review that one. We're just gonna review her set in this page, in both these pages. All right. Cool. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, and she comes with edit style, which I didn't even know. So that's pretty amazing. So there is an edit style for one of the bonus rewards. It is, I think, yep, it's this style, the magnetic Mizuki. This one's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty cool style. We've seen edit styles, we've seen skins like this where it's just like a fire style, but this is like looks so really clean on her. She kind of, the way she's in this style kind of reminds me of a sort of Mortal Kombat sort of character. It kind of gives me off Katana vibes from MK. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this skin out in Locker real fast. Alright, so her description says the depth of the ocean, the rage of the storm. So, she, like I said, like I mentioned, it does kind of give me off kind of Katana vibes, because Katana always has like her fan around when she's always like attacking in Mortal Kombat, and it kind of gives me off that vibe a little bit. But she does come with two edit styles. She comes with this original style. Or this could be the original style, because it starts off with this style, but this is the one you unlock, which kind of is weird, but I guess it's the default style. So this is one that you unlocked, the original style. It's kind of good, kind of like it, kind of like the whole like cool blue colors it gives with the outfit. Just the way it is, kind of cool. I've always been like a huge fan of like, I don't know, I guess just clothing like this. There's people around Japan or any people who rock this. It looks like pretty clean on them, and it's pretty awesome. I'm a huge fan of people that wear outfits like this. Kind of has that sort of like Japan culture. It's pretty cool. And this is her second style that you unlock. Now, hopefully, I'm getting this right, but this is a pretty good style. I actually prefer this style a lot better than the other one because it has that sort of like kind of matches with her fan, fully light blue. This one's like a dark blue. This one's like a light blue, and I kind of like this one better. Now she comes with a mask on and mask off where you can see your face. With her mask off, preferably if you want to use. Personally, I prefer with a mask, but mask off is pretty interesting. And what is this? Cover up. Oh, so this is, it's to have, you see that like little cape she has around her waist? You take that off. I don't know how to get that, but I guess it's off for bonus rewards. And then here's the magma style and without that. And these are the super level styles if you're interested, which they're pretty cool. So we're gonna start off with the original style. This is her back bling. What's it called? The River Guardian. Yep. I actually really like this back bling. This back bling is a really cool like sort of building for back bling. There's a couple of skins, like I think it's like there's like samurai skins or something that go well with this. I can see them rocking with it. It's a pretty good style, or a pretty good skin, or back bling. Pretty good, cool, awesome back bling. And it comes with an S style, which is a cool gold blue color, which I like. This is her pickaxes, the breaking waves. Kind of has like two fans. This is the stuff that she uses when she isn't in this animation, so that's kind of cool, to say the least. Yeah, swing tool. Oops, hold on. Oh, there you go. Okay, not bad. There's a glider. These actually are pretty cool glider. We've seen gliders like this multiple times. This low-key gives me Avatar vibes, like Avatar Last Airbender. This low-key gives me off that sort of vibe a little bit with that glider, so that's kind of cool. Kind of give me off that vibe. And then yellow style is pretty interesting. And then Sir Contrail, Reality Flow, simple enough. And then we'll go ahead and apply all this. This is the Flood. It's okay. I don't know. It's kind of mid. To be honest, light blue has like a little. The back of the camo kind of reminds me of like a cow sort of color, like a black and white cow color. While it has like blue. I don't know. I just kind of, if it was fully blue, then maybe I would probably with that light blue on the tip. Maybe it'll be cool, kind of cooler. But I don't know. With the black and gray on the bottom and with the blue on top, it's kind of cool. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's just not my preferred sort of wrap. This is from Morocon. Kind of cool. I see your emote there. We'll get into it in a second. I think that's. Oh, no, here's some spray. Fan attack. Okay. And then this sort of emote. Okay. This is a loading screen. This is actually a pretty clean loading screen. Cool. Hi, really clean. Always been a fan of like artists and their loading screens. And we have her banner. Let me see what her banner was. Because I have so many banners in the game that I don't remember what her banner is exactly. Okay, so it's this one. I mean, I guess not bad. Nothing too exciting. It's kind of whatever. Alright, so we're getting into in the game. We're gonna check out. I don't think any of these reactive. She has a built-in, which is a built-in emote that I showcased. We're gonna showcase this style. We're gonna showcase this style with the mask off, so that you guys can get both in between. Trying to see if any of this is reactive, which I don't think it is, but we'll check. Yeah, none of these is reactive in a way. This one's reactive apparently. It's because let me see. If we trigger the weapon, does it anything? Okay, it does something when you trigger. So it has like a sort of wave color whenever you shoot. That's cool. We'll show that in game also. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff to get through regarding this. So hope you guys stick around and enjoy this, and let's go ahead and showcase this in game. Alright, so this is what the loading screen looks like in full screen. It looks pretty good. Nothing too exciting, but it's pretty good for a loading screen. I've been using lately the loading screens in this battle pass. Normally I would just stick with the loading screen I have, but this loading screen, as well as a couple of loading screens in the battle pass that I've used, are pretty clean and really good. I guess just to the fact that, like I said, I've been a huge fan of this season lately, just because of the way the theme is going around it. And these loading screens that they've been showcasing are pretty fire, which I'm really excited about regarding the season. It's pretty cool and whatnot. So, okay, I noticed that right off the bat. You see right off the bat when I started running, she kind of dashes a little bit when she has the pickaxes. But we'll get to that in a second. So, this is her contrail. This is her contrail. Looks pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Kind of cool, like river flood going around her arms. I think there's one on her waist too. Yeah, so there's one on her waist, on her two arms. I don't think I ever seen that with a contrail, that there's been one around her waist, so, or around people's waists, or with that contrail. So, but I could be completely wrong about that. But that's still pretty cool to say the least. So this is a glider. Pretty cool. See, it has like a sort of water contrail when moving. It's pretty awesome. I like this. I like how the water kind of moves within like the wings. Like it's pretty cool. Cool contrail. I'm a huge fan of this glider. This glider is amazing. Whenever you kind of dash, you can hear what you call it. You can hear a sound whenever you're like going through. Anyway, so this is what you get. Like I mentioned, when you start running in a lobby and in game, she kind of moves a little bit differently when you run. So that's kind of cool. With it's kind of like it's like a dash like sort of run, which is kind of cool. So right off the bat, you see a little bit of the wrap. You can see a little bit from the perspective. Whenever I shoot the gun, it kind of just moves a little bit. You can barely see on the pistol too, but whenever I shoot a gun or whatever, it kind of moves a little bit. So let's check it with this. This is better. See, you can see whenever I shoot. Let's go outside actually, because it'll show a little bit better. There you go. So, like I said, whenever you shoot, you can see like the water kind of move like backwards a little bit whenever you shoot, which is pretty cool. You can see her mask. You can see the thing on her head. I forgot. Like it was like a fan, like headband thing. You can see the back bling a little bit, like inside the back bling, and it's pretty cool. It looks like probably her hair will probably get in the way a little bit, considering the fact that she has long hair in game. So that's regarding like combos and all such. It probably is a problem, but I guess if you don't care about that, then by all means go rock it. And honestly, with people rocking long hair, I don't really have a problem with it. I just rock it I just like rock the skin what I like to rock, regarding if they had like big hairs and whatnot. But anyways, so overall it's a pretty good skin. I like this. Here's the pickaxes. You can see whenever it has a kind of cool different animation whenever you hit people, or whenever you swing it. Kind of cool fan animation. Kind of cool. It reminds me of sort of dual wheels in a way, but these are if anything, these are pretty unique. The thing about dual wheels for me, this is the impact you give, by the way, so like walls. I don't mind dual wheels in a way, but it's just due to the fact that we had a lot of dual wheels in the past that are just plain out the same. So seeing these are as dual pickaxes is kind of unique, and it's kind of cool. And this is pretty cool. Yeah, you can see the back whenever we jump the back bling like rope, it kind of moves like the rope on the back bling, which is pretty interesting, to say the least. So that's pretty cool. And nothing much to give. We'll showcase the glider also in a second with the second edit style. But we're gonna go ahead and get a kill real fast and see if it's reactive. Like I said, I don't think it's reactive, but we'll see. We'll see, because Epic sometimes like to just sometimes like to give little secrets in regarding reactivity. So we're gonna go ahead and find someone, and we'll see if it's reactive or not. All right. Ooh. Okay, nothing reactive. Like the back bling real fast. Yeah, nothing's reactive. So okay. I honestly I was not expecting anything to be reactive, but hey, it is what it is. Pretty cool. Pretty cool of the skin, I must say. It's honestly not bad, to say the least. I don't know, nothing much to give. It's cool to see it. It's also cool to see edit style with that little, I guess, cover up off, because I like it. I like the default edit style alone. Oh man, I don't get that kill. whatever. Alright, don't get me wrong, I like this edit style alone. But, I don't know, like, I'd rather prefer with the off because I feel like it'll be a lot better with the off. Hey, I got the cool style with the God, I forgot that skin's name. You guys saw in the top left. You guys know what skin that is, but overall, I think it's a pretty sought after skin. Is it worth being tier 100? Honestly, I could see it. Yeah, for it being a tier 100, it's kind of cool. I know it's in a sense, and the edit style with the Nigma kind of makes it more worth it. So, I guess that's kind of cool. And these two edit styles that they have for it's pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool to say the least. Alright, let's go ahead and showcase the second edit style with the mask off. Alright, so change the edit style. Show contrail and glider one more time. It's contrail, like I said. So yeah, we changed the edit style. We changed it to the mask off, and I forgot to showcase. This happens every time. Forgot to showcase the other stuff like the emotes, the emoticon, and the spray. It's just due to the fact that you don't see, like, I don't mind, like, for the emote, like, I usually forget, but the emoticon and spray, I totally forget. It's because you don't use them, like, nowadays. That's why, like, I keep forgetting to showcase it. But it's cool. Now I remembered it, now, so, got the chicken. Alright. So, let's go ahead, right off the bat, you can see the color changes with this outfit. It has more like a light blue color on her cover up as well as the outfit, which is pretty cool. You can kind of tell a little bit with this edit style that she has her mask off. The mask you can see the mask kind of disappears obviously when you aim down sight, and you can see it a little bit. Personally, I prefer with the mask, like I said. I guess due to the fact that I just like her with the mask. But mask off is not too bad. It's nothing too exciting or too I guess exciting or complaining about. But yeah, see the pickaxe, right about the same, pretty cool. Let's go and showcase the emote, the arrival of the Empress. Kind of simple. It's kind of weird how you unlock this at the end of the page. And this is like the tier 100 sort of like unlock, whatever. That's kind of interesting. I assume this is I assume you get these if you use this emote, it pulls out the pickaxes like for this, so that's kind of cool. And overall, I'll showcase it one more time. Kind of fancy in a way. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and showcase real fast. We'll showcase the emoticon. And then we'll showcase the spray. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing out of the way. Alright, so this is the spray, Fantac. Simple. You can see it just her with the mask on. It has that her back. You can recognize the background she's in. That's the banner that you unlocked in her page. So that's kind of cool. And kind of just cool. I guess nothing too exciting, like I said. And here is, oh, hold on. Alright, and here is her emoticon. Animated, kind of is just like, surprise, I guess you could say. Miffed, I don't know. But, you can see it's whatever. Yeah, it's, overall, I think it's pretty cool. I like the way these pickaxes are, like, the way you kind of run with them. I kind of like it. I prefer this edit style also. This edit style is pretty cool. Like I said, I'm kind of glad that there is a cover-up style, but I don't know how to unlock it yet. I assume it's from one of the bonus rewards, because I know the glider is unlockable for the edit style, as well as the magma style. So probably the magma style, once you unlock it, you'll probably get that edit style. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get this perf right here. Hey. Alright. So yeah, that's basically it. That was her set in game, and as well as a review on it. Alright, so as a tier 100 skin, is this worth it? I mean, if you like sort of stuff like this, I guess it is worth it. To me, I really like this like sort of stuff, like the way her outfit is and her accessories that she has. I think it's really worth it, just due to the fact that I'm into this stuff like this, like with people wearing these like sort of outfits and just the overall cosmetics that she has is pretty good. I think her back bling is probably my favorite, as it's kind of just simple, but it's kind of cool how it's like a building. It's I don't know, it's kind of cool. I wish I can see it be reactive in a way, but I don't think it's reactive. But maybe I don't know. I feel like it should have been reactive in the way how it is. Oh yeah, here's her. I assume this is her loading screen. I thought this was a different loading screen. There is two loading screens. Okay, okay. So real fast since we have time. This is her loading screen, full screen. I'm glad there's an option to show full screen, so that's kind of cool. Cool art design. Kai Choi. I really hope I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but shout out to the person who made that art. Again, I apologize if I said that wrong. Pretty sure I said that way off, but this art is pretty cool. Say less. The rap is pretty cool, I guess. It's not. No, it's kind of weird in a way. With like I said, with the black and white sort of back of the rap and with being blue. It's kind of just weird, but it's not bad. I like how you shoot it. It kind of has that like sort of like that wave like area, which is pretty cool. Spray's pretty cool. I guess pickaxes are pretty cool. Skin's honestly pretty cool. I'm excited to get that other edit style, the magmatic style, because this style is pretty fire, no pun intended, and it's pretty awesome. I'm surprised that I don't think is the pickaxe is. I wonder if the pickaxe has a fire style. No, it just has a gold style. Okay. Hey, needless to say, it's a good style, and overall it's pretty good. Alright, so I'm in right here. That was showcasing the Mizuki skin and her set. Let me know your thoughts on it. And yeah, if y'all like this, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.